3, 2, 1. Incest? More like wincest, am I right? Hey.
Father.
Hey everyone. Welcome back to Nefarious Reels. I'm John Derrick.
And I'm the guy from Night Killer.
Which one?
My pants.
I was molested in the little
Little
boy's
boy's
room.
room.
But yes, we are a bad movie podcast. We talked about 2 of them. But before we talk about those, there's something much more important we need to talk about. Razzie nominations! Whoa! They finally came.
I should probably get a pen so I can...
I got a Google Doc
Okay.
open to write it down. Yes, but it's that time of the year. Razzie nominations have dropped, which means it's time for me and Cole to do our yearly Razzie movie good guesser thing. I don't what do we even call this again? It's on the trophy I sent you.
I have it. Let me... well, the trophy, it just says official Razzie good guesser.
Yeah, we'll call it, basically, the Razzies, we see the nominations, we guess, who's gonna win what's gonna win the Razzie Award, and the person who wins gets the title of Razzie Good Guesser, which I currently have this year through a terrible time for both of us last year, where I only won by getting the single point.
Yeah, you got one right, and that was it. Like, that...
Very upsetting
Yeah,
year.
it was a rough year. It was a tough scene.
Yeah, I mean, I won, but at what cost, really? But it's a new year. Bunch of shit came out in 2024, sucked ass. Razzies nominated some of them. I haven't looked at them. But you know what? I have a strategy. I have a specific way I'm going to try to do this. I'm kind of predicting, trying to predict what the Razzies are gonna do, and I think I have a surefire bet of what's it gonna be. Without stalling for time, let's do this. Let's do the Razzie good guessing game. Because Lord knows we're not going to be talking about the 2 movies we watched for this episode for too long, I feel like. Anyway, I guess we'll start right at the top with, well, no. Worst picture and worst director should be, be last. We'll start from the bottom and work our way up. So, we're gonna start with worst screenplay. And the nominees for that, we got, Joker, Folie à Deux.
Okay.
From, Scott Silver and Todd Phillips. We have Craven the Hunter by Art Markham, Matt Holloway, and Richard Wenk. We got Madam Web, which is Matt Sazama, Burke Sharpless, Claire Parker, and S.J. Clarkson. We got Megalopolis, screenplay by Francis Ford Coppola. And then we have Reagan from Howard Klausner.
Okay. I have seen Okay, I have not seen Reagan. I've seen Megalopolis, Craven, Madam Web, and then what was the other one again?
It's Joker, Folie à Deux.
Joker. Yeah, I have seen. Okay, I've seen all of them except for Reagan.
I will admit, I am at a bit of a disadvantage. I didn't see nearly as much films as I was hoping to this year because I moved and money got tight, so I couldn't be going to theaters.
Honestly, that was probably more important to focus on.
Anyway, since I won last year, I will go first because I am the champion. I'm so great, and so that way you can try to look into my mind and see if you need to copy me or not. So I'm gonna go with Reagan. That is my pick. That's gonna win worst screenplay.
Part of me wants to go... I think I'm going to go Megalopolis, mostly because of how memed it was getting.
Okay, hold on.
I mean, you know that one obvious line that we always share, where Adam Driver's like, so go back to the club.
Okay, so, yeah.
But it's... Okay, I don't want to go too much into it, but it was... Like, I don't think it was as terrible as some other people did, but some of the dialogue did feel like, oh, someone took one philosophy or one theater class one philosophy class, and then they went to theater, decided to create their own play, and then they decided to use their philosophy to start just talking all of this. Ooh, I'm actually more smart than the other people in the room. But it's also ridiculous. Yeah.
We'll move on to our next one, which is worst screen combo, which is any two obnoxious characters, but especially Jack Black from Borderlands. We have any two unfunny comedic actors, that's in quotes, by the way, from Unfrosted. Entire cast of Megalopolis. You got Joaquin Phoenix and Lady Gaga from Joker Folie à Deux. And then you got Dennis Quaid and Penelope Ann Miller as Ronnie and Nancy from Reagan. And I'm going to say it. I'm locking this one in. It's going to be Dennis Quaid and Penelope Ann Miller from Reagan. That is my lock.
Okay. Now I'm just thinking, do I want to copy you? Because I do think there is a case also for Borderlands. Either Borderlands or even I would maybe Unfrosted, but I think that one's kind of a reach. I'm going to go with Borderlands. I'm going to go with the Borderlands one.
Okay, I got to type it out. It's a full fucking mouthful.
I'm just writing it down. I just wrote down Borderlands so I know which one is which.
I'm going to be like way more official. I'm going to copy the whole damn section. Because, yeah, I'm fucking cool like that. Anyway, next up we have worst remake, ripoff, or sequel. Or maybe is it and sequel? No, worst remake, ripoff, or sequel. Now just wait as I fucking type this all in. Okay, so we have The Crow from Lionsgate, Joker Folie à Deux from Warner Brothers. We have Kraven the Hunter from Columbia and Sony Pictures releasing. We have Mufasa the Lion King from Disney. And then we have Rebel Moon 2, The Scargiver from Netflix. Rebel Moon 2, hands down, it's my least favorite film of 2024. Even if Reagan was there, I would have picked Rebel Moon 2. It's that fucking awful.
It's bad. It is bad. Oh, God, yeah, because part of me wants to go Oh, fuck. That's tough. Because Rebel Moon was really bad, but also The Crow at the same time was a movie that was just like, why did this have to get made? Like, I have no clue why that happened. Fuck it. I'm going to go Rebel Moon 2 as well because, you know.
Okay, our first same answer, so that's going to be, we're going to see how that plays out.
But I mean, a movie that was that complete dog shit, it deserves it.
Yep. Anyway, so next up we have worst supporting actor. And our nominees for that is Jack Black in Borderlands as Claptrap, voice only. Kevin Hart, Borderlands as Roland Greaves. You got Shia LaBeouf in Megalopolis as Claudia Pulcher in drag. We got Tahar Rahim, Madawem as Ezekiel Sims. And then we have John Voight from Megalopolis, Reagan, Shadowland, and Strangers as Hamilton Crassus III, Victor Petrovich, Robert Wainwright, and Richard, respectively. I mean, I feel like I have to pick John Voight because it's so obviously because he's nominated for
mouthful.
He's nominated for like 4 different films.
Every movie,
and they just compiled it all into that one thing. I feel like I kind of have to pick him. I really don't know. Anyway, how about you?
I'm gonna go with Tahar Rahim from, Madam Web. Probably delivered one of the most decade-defining performances. I mean, probably one of the most influential performances as a villain in superhero cinema, with his great ADR dubbing.
True. I was there. I saw it. We even talked about it. Maybe.
I know.
We talked about the movie. I don't know if we talked about how shitty his ADR was.
I don't remember either, but it was really bad.
All right, next up we have Worst Supporting Actress, which we have Ariana DeBose.
DeBose. Yeah, I think it's pronounced DeBose.
Debussy. From Argyle and Craven the Hunter as Kira and Calypso Azili, respectively. We have Leslie Ann Down in Reagan as Margaret Thatcher. We have Emma Roberts from Madam Web as Mary Parker. We have Amy Schumer in Unfrosted as Marjorie Post. And we have FKA Twigs in The Crow as Shelley Webster. I am going to go Leslie Ann Down in Reagan as Margaret Thatcher. You know, for all my UK boys.
Okay. Wait, I don't have the list in front of me. Can you just repeat them one more time?
Okay. Ariana DeBose from Argyle and Craven the Hunter as Kira and Calypso Azili. Leslie Annie Down in Reagan as Margaret Thatcher.
Okay.
Emma Roberts in Madam Web as Mary Parker. Amy Schumer in Unfrosted as Marjorie Post. And FKA Twigs in The Crow as Shelley Webster.
I'm gonna copy again. Fuck it. I don't know who's worth it, honestly, but let's just go with Margaret Thatcher, actress.
Okay, that's another lock-in for both of us. Next, we have Worst Actoire. I wonder who will possibly be in that lineup.
Let's find out.
So we have Jack Black in Dear Santa as Satan/Santa Claus. We have Zachary Levi in Harold and the Purple Crayon as Harold. We have Joaquin Phoenix in Joker Folie à Deux as Arthur Fleck/Joker. We have Dennis Quaid in Reagan as Ronald Reagan. And we have Jerry Seinfeld in Unfrosted as Bob Cabana. I'm going Dennis Quaid as Ronald Reagan in Reagan.
I was also honestly going to go Dennis Quaid. I mean, if he's going to win an award for a shitty person, at least give him the Razzie. I mean, he could have worked for The Substance, but, you know, too much of field in the supporting acting category.
All right, so you're just going to copy me, you filthy copier? All right, so now we have Worst Actress. Ooh, I wonder who's going to be that person, actress, bad person guy. Anyway, we have Cate Blanchett in Borderlands as Lilith. We have Bryce Dallas Howard in Argyle as Ellie Conway. We have Dakota Johnson in Madam Web as Cassandra Webb. We have Lady Gaga in Joker Folie à Deux as Harley Lee Oswald. She shot the fucking president. And then we have Jennifer Lopez in Atlas as Alice Shepard. Because everyone knows what that movie is.
Yeah, I didn't even know that movie existed.
Well, it did.
Until now.
And it got nominated for a Razzie. Because I guess Jennifer Lopez was just that fucking bad.
Guess so.
Okay, well, Reagan wasn't nominated this category, so I am completely lost on who to pick.
Reagan this time.
I can't go Reagan, so I guess I have to come up with an original answer. I'm gonna go Cate Blanchett because Lilith was my main in the first Borderlands game, and you know if she's fucking up Lilith, then she deserves a Razzie for fucking up like the best character.
I mean, I'm not as familiar with the Borderlands games, but I feel like they fucked up every character in that movie.
Yeah, but like fucking up Lilith is like the biggest sin of them all.
I'm gonna go with Ms. Dakota Johnson, aka he was in the Amazon with my mom when she was researching spiders right before she died. Release that cut, Sony.
Yeah, release the fucking Amazon jungle, my mom's fucking spiders there cut, Sony. All right, next we have Worst Director. I wonder what films have been put on here multiple times. Just a random question, don't mind me. Anyway, our directors, we have S.J. Clarkson for Madam Web. We have Francis Ford Coppola for Megalopolis. We have Todd Phillips for Joker Folie à Deux. We have Eli Roth from Borderlands. And then we have Jerry Seinfeld for Unfrosted. I am going to go Todd Phillips for Joker Folie à Deux.
Okay.
Because Joker's an alt-right movie, and, you know, we see how the Razzies vote. They're a bunch of woke liberals, so, you know, they're probably going to go for the Joker movie.
The Joker, baby.
Yep. Because they couldn't get Reagan, the director of Reagan, nominated, so they got to go for the Joker.
Part of me wants to go Coppola, but I think that's not... Yeah, because I was thinking also Todd Phillips, but I do want to go a little out of... I'm going to go Eli Roth.
Okay, Eli Roth for Borderlands. All right, and with that, we move on to our final category, which is Worst Film or Worst Picture.
Worst Picture.
Whatever. I don't care. It's the fucking Razzies. Well, actually, I probably should care. It's the whole podcast about. Anyway, Worst Picture, we have Borderlands from Lionsgate, Joker Folie à Deux from Warner Brothers, Madam Web from Columbia and Sony Pictures Releasing, Megalopolis from Lionsgate, and Reagan from Showbiz Direct. I'm cashing in on Reagan, baby. Reagan's gonna win.
Gonna go stick with Reagan. I mean, Madam Web and Megalopolis would definitely be the meme picks. I mean, I know a couple episodes when we did our favorite and least favorite of the year. I already mentioned that Borderlands was my least favorite movie of last year. But I don't think that's how they're going to choose. I'm going to go Joker.
You're going to do the Joker, baby?
Yeah, I'm the Joker, baby, to Electric Boogaloo. Or as I've been calling it, Joker Folie à Deux Poo Poo.
Okay, well, I think that's the first time I've ever heard you call it that, but okay.
I mean, I just say it mostly to myself, so.
Okay, with that, we got all our nominations. We've only really had 2 as the same answer, so...
So, at least we'll have some variety.
Yeah, hopefully we won't result in a tie, and then in which, I don't know, we'll have to... We haven't been put in a position where we had to figure out a tiebreaker, thank God. Hopefully that'll...
Ooh, yeah, we gotta...
You know, let's see. It says the date for the award is March 1st, so
that's the day before the Oscars.
So, yeah, that means March 5th, that'll be our Razzie episode then. That's like 2 episodes away. Where we pick Razzie winners or nominees. That'll be exciting.
Yeah.
Yeah, baby. We'll see who wins who gets to be the official Razzie good guesser.
The king of the Razzies.
Something, I don't know. We don't really have an official title. Well, actually we do. I sent you a trophy.
The good guesser.
For the official Razzie good guesser. A title that you've held on for a year. I've had it. We both know how greatly it has affected our lives. You know, people have written songs about us with our titles. So, you know, we're gonna see. Hopefully, you know, one of us is gonna win it, and they also get the special prize of getting to basically take control of an episode and do any 2 films that they want to discuss, which has usually been used both times for guest appearances. So, that's a lot. It's a lot of power.
Yep, because we did Dinosaurs 2 years ago, and then last year we did the Strays
and...
Merely Players double feature.
Mm-hmm.
Probably with one of your best thumbnails.
Oh yeah, I put a lot of work in that one. I'm pretty proud of that one.
I'm giving you a pat on the shoulder.
Thank you. I really needed that today.
Far away.
Yeah, but now that that's done, now we have to it's all downhill from here this episode, because now we have to talk about the fucking movies.
Which were a couple of stinkers.
They were pretty fucking bad. I guess we'll have to start with mine because I had the retro pick. So I recommended 1981's Fantasies. I guess we can go over the history that we have with John and Bo Derek. All the way back in episode 3. Well, we just did episode 2. I was just like, so far, we've kind of talked about some pretty well-known bad movies. We did Plan 9, which is like the worst movie of all time. Southland Tales, which has its whole, reputation.
Yep.
Garbage Pail Kids is another one everyone knows is notoriously bad. And people like in the circles, they know what Evil Bong is. If even if you haven't seen it, you've heard about it. So I wanted to be a little outside the box. I was like, I have already watched this, but it's weird. I don't think most people really know about it. I know Cole hasn't seen it. This will be out of left field. This will be a fun one to do. And that was Ghosts Can't Do It, which was technically the last film John and Bo Derek did together. And it lost. It lost to Kevin Spacey's Billions Boys Club.
Kevin Spacey's Billions of Boys Club.
Yep. Billions of Bussy Club.
Billions of femboys.
Yep. Well, no, they have to be regular-looking boys.
Oh, okay. Billions of masculine testosterone-fueled boys.
Yes. Fast forward to February, I decided, let me do another one because the Blu-ray that I didn't have, but there was a Blu-ray release of Ghosts Can't Do It, and it was paired with Bolero, and it was February. I was like, hey, romance movie, why not do Bolero? That could be pretty cool. And that was paired up with Suicide Squad, and I think it actually won because Suicide Squad was fucking dog shit, and I actually kind of enjoyed Bolero, so that helped. Then next year, I was looking into it, I was like, oh, there's like 2 more actual, and I should know, Bolero was was made before Ghosts Can't Do It, but after the other 2. Fast forward to next year, I look up John Derek, and I was like, oh, wait, there's like 2 other John and Bo Derek films, actually. There's a fucking one that just looks like porn, and then there's a Tarzan movie. I'm going to recommend the Tarzan movie. Tarzan the Ape Man, watch that. That one was a tie, because I said Tarzan the Ape Man was better.
Boy.
Yeah, and you picked Old Boy.
The reinterpretation.
Yeah, the reinterpretation of Old Boy. And that one's the second one that John and Bo Derek made together. And This one, it's February again. It's the month of romance. I might as well knock out the very last John and Bo Derek film. Technically the first one they made together. Here it is. The Fantasies. And now I have to...
It's also called Once Upon a Love, I found out.
Oh, yeah, I guess it did have that.
Yeah.
I don't even want to explain I don't even know how to explain the plot, so I'm just gonna read the back of the DVD, which I bought and watched it on. Because, I own all the other films, so I thought, might as well get the Fantasies.
I mean, might as well.
Might as well.
Then you got the whole Derek collection.
The whole John and Bo Derek collection. 2 DVDs and the Blu-ray combo. This is also, I think, like, the cheapest feeling DVD out of all of them. Like, it came cracked, and, like, the DVD case has, like, 2 DVD holders for some reason, despite the fact that there's only, like, 1 DVD. And it's just, like, a basic white disc with just Fantasies in a nice fancy font printed on. I don't know, but I have it. I own the DVD. Here you go. Let me read the back of the box so we know what the plot is. Okay. Bo Derek is every man's fantasy come true. That's like the tagline on the back.
Okay.
The beautiful Bo Derek shines in this tale of passion, set amongst the splendor of the Greek Isles, on a small island in the Aegean Sea, not far from Athens. Demir, Peter Hooton, and Anastasia, Bo Derek, live under the roof of her grandfather. Although not blooded, they grew up happily together as if they were brother and sister. Now, as she approaches maturity, they realize that their childhood affection has grown into a deep love. With the magnificence of Greece as a backdrop, and the ravishing looks of Bo as a woman in love, Fantasies is the story of that love. It is a story that will stir up the passion within us all. There's also extra paragraph here with some like little backstory. I guess I'll go over that too while I'm at it. John Derek filmed this movie in 1973, but it was not released until 1981. It was Bo Derek's first foray into acting, and is where John first met his soon-to-become wife and protege. Don't look too deep into that fucking rabbit hole.
Yeah, when you look in that rabbit hole, you are gonna want to pluck your eyes out.
Let's see. Bo would later go on to star in Orca in 1977, but it was not until 1979 when she broke through as a major star in Blake Edwards' 10, starring opposite Dudley Moore. So yeah, that's the fucking, oh my god, the plastic on this fucking DVD is so fucking cheap. It's actually started peeling off when I put like the slightest bit of like pressure on it.
Is it like cheaper than like those kind of $5 Walmart bargain bin ones you would find?
Yeah, actually I think I would. It's like, I'll send you a picture of it. I'll send you a picture of the DVD
please.
And you can see how absolutely cheap and shitty this looks. I gotta make sure the light is reflected on it just right so you can see the peeling plastic on it. Let's see. Can't get a good sheen. This is probably as good as a sheen you're gonna get just seeing the ripped plastic.
Damn.
And scent.
Oh god.
Yeah, it looks pretty fucking bad.
It looks somehow even more cheaper than those usual bargain bin movies. It looked like someone made it from their basement.
Oh, actually, let me flip it over. Let's see if it's a DVD-R.
Ooh.
Because if it is, that means they burnt it from home in their like little fucking like office with like their kid next to them. No, it's a regular ass DVD.
Damn.
So, I don't know, I guess this was instead printed in some, like, random, like, cheapo warehouse that they were renting, like, a fucking, in the back of, like, a Spirit Halloween or something. They're, like, side hustle. But, yes, that's Fantasies. Cole, what'd you think of Fantasies?
It was really boring. And just like the other John and Bo Derek joints, I did not enjoy my time with it.
Well, look at the bright side. After this,
we're done.
It's over.
Pop the champagne, everyone.
Yeah, we did it. Now you can just go back to stressing of the inedible gingerweed man recommendation that's coming.
I have been dreading that since we did the quintilogy of Evil Bong sequels, so don't worry, that's been going on for months.
Okay. But yeah, I want to start off with at least a positive. I liked the Grease. It looked pretty cool, which isn't really a plus for the movie because, you know, just architecture in other countries just generally looks cool. So, like...
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Greece has a lot of cool-looking building designs and landscapes. Would be really cool to visit at some point.
But I guess I have to commend John Derek for being like, yeah, we should shoot this in Greece. So, I don't know, I guess he did something right.
Way to go,
thinking
John.
It over, actually, I think throughout all his movies, he did a pretty good job with location stuff. He usually found places that looked pretty cool to shoot movies in. Although maybe that's because he just wanted to have like a vacation somewhere. It just so happened. Well, except for Tarzan the Ape Man, you kind of can't really have a vacation in a jungle like that.
I mean, you could try, but yeah, that's not the most attractive feeling.
But we should probably talk about Fantasies. It's fucking... Well, yeah, it's the whole movie is just sexual tension, the movie. And it's, like, really awkward because it's, like...
Yeah.
It's a brother-sister relationship, but, you know, they pulled the old, Oh, you're not really
They're
related though,
like
so it's
step siblings,
okay.
so it's not really incest,
It's
guys.
so it's fine if you want to put the penis in the vagina. It's okay.
Yeah, it's totally okay.
They make it way okay. Where it's like, oh, it's totally fine if I see you naked, Bo Derek, because I've seen you naked a ton of time when we were kids, so it's
Yeah,
okay.
so it's perfect. It's okay.
I don't even remember what
Guys, they're
like.
only step siblings, so it's not technically incest.
I don't remember what the other plot was. Like the brother wanted to build like a hotel or something.
Yeah, he wanted to like build a hotel and a big boat would come, and Bo Derek really wanted this bathtub.
Though if I don't even think she got the bathtub either. So like that's heartbreaking. That was my favorite scene of the movie. That's when I thought that, maybe this won't be as fucking boring as Cole says it is, when she was in that fucking bathtub and it kept cutting with her in the bathtub and her just like laying it on the
Yeah.
sales floor. It was weird. It was a little funny. And the film, that's the peak of it right there.
It peaked in the first 5 minutes
Peaked in the first 5 minutes when Bo Derek was just in a bathtub.
and then it just goes downhill from there.
It's all pointless because it's like, oh, I'm gonna ride on the boat. Oh yeah, and she tries to sell like the fucking boat for the bathtub. That was pretty epic of her.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and then the whole film after that is just we're going to the island and we need to work, and now I'm horny for you, Bo Derek, all the time now. But I'm also gonna hook up with like other women. I don't remember. I saw this film like 9 hours ago, and I forgot everything.
It's a really forgettable movie. Let's be fair, it was super forgettable, and there's not really a lot that happens throughout. So yeah, it is kind of hard to remember what's going on, but yeah, I think there was something where the night killer guy was just kind of boinking other women, trying to make Bo Derek jealous or something. I don't know.
Oh shit, he was actually a night killer? I thought you were
Yeah,
just
that
saying
was the
that in a
night.
reference because he got like naked or almost naked in Night Killer.
No, that was the actual actor.
Oh my god. What the
Yeah,
fuck was
he
he
was
doing?
the actual actor who was in the bathroom when he's like, I got molested in little boy's room.
Oh my god, how he fucking. Well, no,
Well, this was before
this
Night
is for.
Killer.
So I guess he fucking improved, I guess. But like,
yeah, he
damn.
improved.
I mean, from
this.
our perspective, like, oh god, how you have fallen.
Oh, how the mighty have fallen.
Do you think fucking the director of Night Killer saw Fantasies and is like, this guy's a total creep, I need him in my movie?
I need him to be my main character's husband, but also stalker when she has amnesia.
When she has amnesia.
Yeah.
That is a funny thought to think about it. Like, I need an actor for my movie that is a total creeping weirdo. Oh, what's this VHS? Fantasies? I guess I'll put it on and watch it. Who the fuck is this guy?
I found my guy.
I found my guy.
Perfect.
Fucking called up Bo. No, wait, is Bo Derek even alive? Because I know he died. Like at some point. Yeah, he was still alive, so he might have called up like John Derek on his like John Derek phone that can only call John Derek. John Derek, get me in contact with your guy from Fantasies. I need him in my movie. And John Derek's just like, okay, I don't need him anymore. Get him out of here. Yeah, but the whole movie, he's just like, I've seen you naked, and he's like mad at her because she's not working, and then Bo Derek is just like, I don't know, acts like a child. She's like really childish. She's like, I want to see me naked. I just want to take a bath. I don't come in here. No.
Sorry, I just had like a weird disgusted face because obviously it sounds even more gross when you say it like she acts like a child because she was like 17 when they made this. So
yeah, I mean,
yeah,
like I said, don't delve too deeply into that rabbit hole, kids.
Yeah, if you don't want to know about a full-blown definition of grooming, yeah, do not look this up. John and Bo Derek, don't look it up.
Yeah. Well, especially John Derek. I think Bo Derek's probably pretty cool. She's the victim, so.
Yeah, that is true. Yeah,
do not look up John Derek and how. Nefarious Reels terrible person tier list. We've got like John Derek. We'll put Kevin Spacey on there.
Yeah, Kevin Spacey.
Charles Band for you specifically.
I don't even know if we should put Charles Band on there. let's put him on a different list of just worst directors.
We'll put him on
because it doesn't seem like Charles Band was a predator, you know?
Well, we'll just put him in like the S tier of like not a criminal. We just hate him normally. We'll put him like just hate him normally.
Yeah, he's just in the we just hate him because he made some shitty movies.
Let's see, who else we talked about that's like controversial in some fucking way?
Yeah, I'm trying to look through the list of movies we've talked about, see if any names pop up or...
Do we put Uwe Boll because he like threatened violence against critics and challenged them and is like fight me in the ring? Inciting violence.
If you want, I don't think it's as bad again.
We could probably change the list to like controversial people if we really wanted to.
Yeah, let's do controversial.
Okay, here it is. Where like if to all your like fan animes right there, put on the Nefarious Reels controversial people tier list. Charles Band, he's S tier. Uwe Boll, he's an A tier because he like threatened to beat the shit out of people, but he didn't really do it.
His critics that called his movies bad, and he's like, "I'll go in the come on, fight me, bro, 1v1 me."
I don't know. Do we put on? I don't know. Should we put on the director of Megan and Missing, Michael Goy?
Michael Goy.
I know some people think that those really fucked up images that are in the movie was like part of a fantasy, but there's no real like proof of that.
I wouldn't.
We'll put him on there, but he's also like an A tier where it's just like, well, like like people rumors but nothing confirmed. Wait a minute. If like okay, well then we have to bump Uwe Boll to B tier because it's confirmed he threatened violence against his critics. Michael Goy's A tier for nothing confirmed but pretty sus, and then Charles Band is S tier for just being fucking you know, just he's made shit that you just really hate.
Guy.
Yeah, he made the Evil Bong franchise, and that some crimes can never be forgiven.
And that's already a crime against humanity.
Should we put Chris Rock in there, but we'll put him in S tier as well, just because he was in fucking Spiral and we hated that?
No, let's just put him in the tier of got slapped by Will Smith on live TV.
But that makes him a victim though, so it doesn't really count.
Oh, damn it. Dream Project, total failure.
Yeah, cringe. We'll put him in the same tier as Charles Band. We'll do the same thing for Spike Lee for his reinterpretation of Old Boy. I'm also going to put in the guy who made The Sinking Forest in there too, just because of that poster. Like, fuck him. I think that's really it on terms of controversial figures, I feel like. Unless I'm like, yeah, no, I think that's really it. And we'll put John Derek in right into like D- tier for grooming, and then we'll put Kevin Spacey in F tier because of, you know, way molesting way more people than John Derek did. Does that seem fair?
I would say so.
All right, there we go. We'll update the tier list every 65 episodes. You know, in case if we ever do, every 65 episodes we'll do another one.
Every 65. So when we get to episode 130, we'll update it again.
Yeah, 130 we'll look back and we'll update and we'll move it around. Because who knows, maybe something new will be unearthed about John Derek between those couple of years. Fuck, we still have to talk about Fantasies. I think we barely actually talked about that movie, if I'm being honest.
Okay, let's go back. So they get to Greece. They're siblings, but they're technically not siblings. So again, guys, it's not incest. It's okay.
It's okay, guys. It's not weird.
It's like that one. It's like that one meme post I saw where it was like porn people say, "Oh, most of the step siblings aren't really siblings." So
it's okay.
So really, it is okay. Okay, got it, guys?
You know who would really love this movie? Timmy would love it, because step siblings in anime get together all the time, so Timmy would probably love this movie.
Maybe.
It's also similar to Evangelion, because when you watch it, it makes you want to die, so, you know, it's got that connection too. It's got it all, man. It's the perfect Timmy movie. Let's see, like, there's other characters. There's, like, the stepmom, there's the mom character. She's in a wheelchair, and I think she's, like, hard pushing for them to hook up.
Yeah, because she was like, you know how he looks at you. He gives you those eyes, and you're just like, he's so hot.
I loved when he stepped out of the bathroom and he was just like, I was molested in the little
Hey,
boy's
bud, what
room.
happened to your clothes?
It's still wild. He was the guy from Night Killer. Like, when I think about it, I was like, he does sound a lot like him. I just, like, he did sound familiar, and I was like, oh, this guy kind of sounds kind of familiar, but it's probably just like a, just kind of like a, I don't know, a regional thing. So, but like, it's kind of like a wide-eyed shocker. Not like it makes the film better, but it's just a neat little factoid. I don't know. There's also the father figure, and I think he didn't approve of it, but he, like, came around to it, I think. There's also like that priest guy, and I don't know if he was actually relevant. I just remember there's a scene where he's just sitting alone in the church by himself.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, but their whole step sibling hookup relationship becomes valid because when they get married and kiss, that really big boat that guy was talking about came in and everyone cheered because now they're a tourist attraction. Everything's great now. We're like, woo, yeah, really big boat, let's go.
Yeah, we got the big boat. It's like the Titanic.
Or what if it really was the Titanic and like that's like the sequel? Like the scene in that one movie where it's like
This is actually a sequel to Titanic.
yeah, you know the scene where Robert Pattinson at the end of the movie where he looks at the thing and then it pulls out and it's revealed that it's the Twin Towers on 9/11. Well, it's like that, but like for this movie with the Titanic.
Oh, okay.
Uh, anything else about Fantasies? It's just really fucking boring, and it's so forgettable that like
It is
you're gonna forget everything.
uncomfortable. It's just another. It's honestly might be the worst of the four we talked about.
Yeah, if anything, the only real good thing is that shows, hey, John Derek definitely did improve as a
He
director
improved.
over time.
I mean, yeah, all these movies we watched are definitely 1 out of 10s, but hey, each movie got slightly better.
Oh,
They
actually,
got
I thought
slightly
Bolero
less
was a pretty
shitty for me.
decent 2 out of 10. But that, of course, that's me. I know you didn't like Bolero that much.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, I didn't like any of them, but
Yeah, that is. That
I'd
is
say
fair.
they got better as they went along.
Yeah, not like you're gonna check because I don't think you're ever gonna watch these films ever again.
Probably not.
I don't know. I might pop in. Ghost Can't Do It because I did get my hands on that double movie Blu-ray that has Bolero and Ghost Can't Do It. So I might watch Ghost Can't Do It. I might just watch the rest of them maybe this month because it is February. It's the month of love. Why not watch it with the most uncomfortable romance films we've discussed? And then I can finish it off. We do Fantasies, then I go Tarzan the Ape Man, then I do Bolero, then I finish off with Ghost Can't Do It, featuring the 47th President of the United States.
45th and 47th.
55th and 47th.
Yay.
Woo, yeah,
I don't
baby.
want. And also has a movie that is. Well, okay, he didn't like produce it or anything, but there's a movie centered around him that has a couple Oscar noms. So.
Neat.
Can't say that about Reagan.
No, that's so Reagan.
Oh, God, I can't wait for that movie to come out.
Yep. You have anything left to say about Fantasies?
No.
Yeah, I don't either. I don't know. I think
think
most of
we
the
both
discussion
hated
was
this.
literally a fucking controversial people tier list and
Controversial
Night Killer
people
discussion.
Yeah, talking about a better, funny, bad movie.
Yeah. But with that done, we can then move on to the next film, which surely won't be boring at all. Cole's
Totally
recommendation. You had the minor pick, Cole. Tell us about your pick.
Yeah, so I decided to recommend this time Zyzzyx Road, or Zyzzyx Road, as we're calling it also. Came out in 2006, and it follows... Okay, I thought I had a burp for a sec. Oh, there we go. So we follow Grant and Marissa, who hooked up in Vegas, as most people always do when they always have an affair and cheat on their wives, destroy their family reputation, destroy their family life and all that. And they kill a body and then they drive out to the titular road to try and bury it, but the body disappears and it basically becomes a hunt for the dead body. And that's really a lot of the movie. Yeah, so what did you think about this one?
Oh, this is also like really boring. I kind of lucked out. I watched this with a friend and we
Oh,
like goofed on it.
that
But I
sounds
know for a
fun.
fact that if I did not have a friend, I probably would have been bored out of my mind because you're just this film has like the opposite. Like the one comment I gave fucking Fantasies, I can't give to this film because the desert is so fucking boring. There's nothing really visually interesting about it until they like find a mine at one point and like that's it. Like
Mm-hmm.
fuck me. Like they try to experiment a bit with like the color grading of the film or whatever term it is at one point, but it's like too little, too fucking late, man.
Yeah. Once it got interesting, it was like, what, 20 minutes left? And you're just going, where was this before? Because how the movie starts, it's, you got the opening title credits, but you got all these images flashing in front. But it's really just showing the events that happened before we start actually the events in the movie. We're just, getting all like these pictures and, there's all this other stuff going on. You got the Vegas tables and all, and
Yeah, Vegas.
yeah, gambling, extramarital affairs. But yeah, then you see some blood, you see a shovel, and then it cuts out to our two main people, Grant and Marissa. Marissa being played by Katherine Heigl, who's been in a lot of movies that most people would know, obviously, and it's more well known of the two. But yeah, they're just driving out. He's talking about taxes and how to file for taxes, very attractive stuff to talk about with a woman. And she's so interested. And then, they just start talking about what they're going to do with the body. And that's really where it goes from there. Then they just, drive out to the titular Zyzzyx Road, which then
Zyzzyx Road, take me home to the place I belong.
Southern
California, desert mama, take me home, Zyzzyx Road.
Desert Road. John Denver, don't copyright claim us. This was a parody.
This was a parody. We're taken by copyright. In fact, we're gonna sue you instead, actually, because our song was way better than yours, and you clearly stole ours from the future.
Fraud. I mean, it's a good song, but ours was better. No bias whatsoever.
Definitely, I was better. I'm the coolest. Well, Cole and I are the coolest. He was there too, and he helped write the song. Song directly on the spot. Yeah, on the spot, pretty much. Better than whatever shit you were writing, loser.
But yeah, back to the movie.
Right.
Yeah, so they go out, they try to, well, he more digs the body up. She just kind of stays back, sits in the car, and just kind of
she doesn't
plays
dig
music
up the body. She goes to he's digging the grave to get the body that's in the trunk into the grave, into the body.
As usual, shenanigans ensue. The body's gone. We also get some flashback at some point to show us what actually happened without, the flashing images that happen in the opening credits. So yeah, we're just kind of going from there, and then once we get back, yeah, the body's gone. It turns out it's her ex-boyfriend, I guess you could say, Joey. So, then they try to find the body because in this situation, they're like, yeah, he might report us to the cops, so we should probably...
We need to find him and we need to kill him, baby.
Kill him. Bury that body. We just want to talk to him.
I just want to talk to him. Just want to talk to him. Just want to talk
Just want
to
to
him.
talk to
Just
him.
want to shoot
I'm gonna
him.
shoot him. I just want to talk to him.
I'm gonna shoot him.
Okay, I'm just trying to remember where. Okay. Yeah, then they, stuff happens. There's some weird. What did you think about like the weird special effect you could say when they distort Katherine Heigl's face
Me
here
when
and
she
there?
gets a stroke.
Yeah, when she gets a stroke and starts to look like a monster or whatever.
Well, me and my friend, we started joking that she was actually a goblin with her goblin gold and everything. And that basically everyone in the film was basically a goblin, pretty much. It's a goblin.
Nice.
She's like,
this is actually Middle Earth.
yeah, it's like he's a goblin with her gold. She's just hobbling around doing goblin things. You gotta kill her and get her goblin gold.
Much more interesting, honestly.
Honestly, I was upset because they have that part where the lightning strike happens, and I thought it was going to be revealed. Like, they would have the shovel, and I thought, oh, one of them is going to get struck by lightning by the shovel. That would be really
I was
funny
hoping that
and
was going to happen, but it never did.
It didn't. It was fucking pointless.
I was like, come on, I want to see some kind of electrocution.
Give us something. Like, the whole thing is just like, we killed a guy. Oh, no, he's alive. We got to hunt him down. Oh, no, we didn't kill him.
No.
We got to leave. Okay.
Now we got the voice of Grant's wife talking to him, saying, oh, how much of a cheater he is, and what a terrible guy he is, and she's going to take their daughter away with her.
Because, we're so invented in his plight.
Guy. Yeah, he had such an in-depth character arc there,
Yeah, I mean, we're supposed to care because he had that whole monologue at the beginning. He was like, I love my wife.
He had a daughter, guys.
Oh my god, he had a daughter. Why aren't you feeling more sad?
Feel bad for him. Okay.
Oh, sorry, there was just a noise above me, and I was confused. Yeah, it's just, that's his whole thing. Like, I get it. There's supposed to be maybe an air to mystery, like, oh, we don't know what happened to his family. We don't know why this is happening. Blah, 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 blah. But man, it doesn't really give much a reason. There's no real raising stakes. Like, the stakes stop rising the second they're just like, oh, his body's gone. We don't know where he is. And then for the good majority of the movie, it's just like, it's just them walking around trying to find it. And occasionally, you get to see the lady get a stroke. Stroke face.
Yeah, we get, stroke face.
And like, we have to find him. We have to kill him.
Yeah, we gotta kill him. He's a bad guy. He wanted to grape me.
Yeah, but the whole chunk is just them walking around the desert, and like their car gets totaled by the fucking guy at night. Like the windshield gets smashed and the tires get slashed.
And then they crash into a cactus.
And they run the guy over, cold, except not really.
He does do the gentleman thing, and put his coat over her because, he's such a good guy. We gotta make up for him doing all of this affair stuff because, he helped a woman not be cold, so he's a great guy.
It was very funny when she went to give him the blowy, and it was just like,
yep,
cinnamon's burning my dick.
Oh god, I was rolling on the floor laughing when that happened.
You're like, finally something actually entertaining.
Finally something.
That was probably the big peak moment.
I mean, up until when it does like the twist within a twist, I guess.
Well, yeah, they basically just hunt him down to the mine, and then he's just like, no, you can't kill me, because she's the evil one, because she's a goblin.
Yeah, she's an alien goblin seductress succubus thing.
She's an evil goblin, and she's trying to trick your brain and control you.
She's trying to control your penis.
And that's when we kind of switch. Oh, fuck, I'm tired.
This movie's boring you so much it made you yawn.
Fantasies bored me to pure tiredness, and the Zyzzyx Road is here to finish the job.
It's here to just fully put you to sleep, as God intended.
Yeah, but that's kind of when we switch perspectives, and now we're kind of more focused on the lady, because I guess our main guy originally, I guess he just got a super concussion.
He just went crazy, basically, kind of schizo, and then he just started making up this other person that's trying to kill them, but then the thing he made up is like, actually, she's trying to kill
he
you,
was like,
so you have to kill
actually,
her first.
She was like, actually, she's evil instead. Do not let the common statistics and boobs fool you.
Don't.
And then, so begins the attempted murder of the lady instead.
Yep.
And then she's
Which
gotta run
I
away.
did kind of notice when it changes, like, to each of their perspectives, like, the color looks a lot different, if you noticed.
Yeah, that's what they
like,
try
when
to
it goes
get
to her, it's a lot
artsy-fartsy
more
with it.
dried out and, I guess, more real looking, like they're actually, you know, in the desert with the basking sun, but it's
you
kind
can
of
tell
more
that they're still in California because it's not yellow.
yeah, and then when it gets to him, it's like super more saturated and actually more deep fried looking. So that's like a nice little thing I noticed.
It implied
that's probably
he was under the goblin control.
Yeah. So yeah, he tries to. Do we want to say they? Because then, you know, the Joey is also there with him, even though he's not really there.
We
So
should
it sounds
just
like
say they because I don't feel like saying anything else. At this
the
point.
gang.
Yeah, the boys. The boys
The
got
boys.
together. Hey,
Yeah, so the boys go human hunting.
With the boys.
That's a technical foul.
That's a technical foul. Let it out, Davy. Oh, shut the fuck up, you goddamn goblin. That's how it goes in the movie.
Yep.
But yes, they hunt down the lady and she runs to a fucking trailer.
Yeah, runs into a trailer. I was like, damn, is this Walter White's trailer? But then it was not. It was just some other dude.
It was a goblin hunter. That's why he had a shotgun.
Then she calls out for her because, you know, she's in the abandoned house now, and then is like, he's trying to kill me, and then he picks out a shotgun, and then, you know, he just whacks him with a shovel like it was nothing.
Yeah.
And like, now I got the high ground.
No, I have the shotgun. He's like, no, you can only kill her with the knife.
You gotta kill her with this knife. It's
gotta follow the 3 rules. 1, get the knife. 2, get the knife. And 3, get the knife.
Oh, I was gonna talk about Daniel the Demon Slayer steps for, you know, killing a demon. It's to stab it during a full moon, or I guess in a full sun, you know?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh!
Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Yeah, no, I was making an AVGN reference.
Okay, I don't.
I'll send you the bit where it's from, so you can look at it later. But yes, Zyzzyx Road.
Yeah, and oh wait, no, we forgot the best part because you know they ride out until that one country road and he's basically having this existential crisis because she's trying to play with his mind that, oh, he's actually not there, and if he is there, just shoot him instead. And then, you know, there's the one car that's coming by.
That's the end scene. At this point, with my friend, he started talking about poop madness, where if you hold in your poop for too long and the heat of the desert cooks it inside you and you go insane. And at that point, he started joking about, like, oh, he's suffering from poop madness. And
madness.
Yeah, poop madness. And of course, as you're explaining, the guy eventually realizes, oh shit, I'm just fucking crazy. So he just steps in front of, like, the one car that's coming.
And then he just, gets run over.
And then my friend goes like, oh my god, there's poop everywhere. Oh, it's all over my windshield and my radiator.
Shit everywhere!
Yeah, pretty much.
And then he's like, fuck, I didn't see him. I'm gonna call 911 because I'm such a good guy.
And then that's like the end of the movie. And then it just
ends.
The end. He's dead. Poops everywhere. She got to keep all her goblin gold.
All over the windows and the road. Like, it is an insane amount.
The poop splatter spells out Zyzzyx.
It spells out Zyzzyx Road.
Yeah. She got to keep all her goblin gold. She tears off her skin. She reveals she was actually a goblin the whole time.
Oh.
Like, what a twist!
What a twist!
And that was Zyzzyx Road.
Zyzzyx.
It's really boring. I can't believe it's got a 4K.
It's got a 4K?
Yeah,
Oh
it got a
no.
4K release. I'm guessing it got a 4K.
The movie that made $30 got a 4K.
It got a 4K. Apparently, there's like a behind the scenes documentary on the 4K, apparently. I didn't buy the 4K. I decided to buy a better 4K, Ghoulies 2. What I'm saying is, you should all watch Ghoulies 2 instead of Zyzzyx Road, because Ghoulies 2 is actually
and
good.
I've never seen any of the Ghoulies movies, but it sounds more fun. Except it looks like a movie by the poster I would not like to watch as a kid because I got scared easily. And every time I probably would have went number 2, I would have been afraid one of those little things would crawl up my butt.
Oh yeah, fun fact. Charles Band talks about in his book how about because in Ghoulies, because the first Ghoulies movie has the creature carrying out of the toilet, and they had to add that scene into the movie after the poster was made because his poster maker is like, it would be a fucking great poster if you have one of those Ghoulies popping out of the toilet. And now you just have to add that scene into the movie. And apparently, he got the trailer for Ghoulies actually got rated G, which allowed him to play the trailer of Ghoulies on like kids shows, like on like kids channels.
Oh no.
And that included the toilet scene. And he talks about how like to this day I get people coming up to me in conventions saying, yeah, the toilet scene scared me so much as a kid that I had to wear diapers. And he's like, and I always hate it, but I don't tell them that. But I wish people would stop doing that.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, it is pretty funny.
That is pretty good.
Funnier than anything that happened in fucking Fantasies or Zyzzyx Road.
Exactly.
But I'm done talking about Zyzzyx Road.
I am done too, but I gotta use the bathroom, so I will be right back.
Okay, have fun. Don't take too long.
All right, I'm back.
Welcome back. Since we're done talking about the movies, now is the time to pick which one's the better of the two. Oh, are we spoiled for choice today?
Oh, yeah.
Cool.
This is gonna be tough.
Which film do you think was better?
I think I'm gonna have to go Zyzzyx Road because it at least had, that one little color filtering choice that I thought was interesting, and then, they tried some kind of twist. That's about it. Like, there was at least stuff that happens, even if it's not a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I, too, will pick Zyzzyx Road because it at least had some kind of plot. I can remember things that happened in the movie. Goblins. There were goblins in the movie. So yeah, that's my pick as well. So that's another point for you, and it's the first modern movie victory. I wish it was something better, but
Yeah, but this is what you get stuck with.
Yeah, that's just what happens sometimes. This is what you get stuck with. Now you gotta.
Yep.
I guess. Well. Now that we know which film is better, and all that junk, we will move on to the questions. Remember, if you have questions, to ask them so we can answer them. Our first one's from Timmy, which is on a scale from 1 to weeb. How much of a weeb are both of you? I'll answer the question first. I'm not going to go up to weeb because I don't know how high up the scale. So I'll just do a 1 through 10. I would probably put myself at a 5. I would have put myself higher a couple months ago, but like I don't know, hearing Evangelion so often has kind of pushed me away from anime. I feel like.
Sorry.
Yeah, like I get it. You're passionate, but sometimes you gotta realize that too much of a good thing can be a bad thing. But I don't really watch as much anime as I used to, mainly because my fucking computer protection service expired and it's too expensive to renew, so I can't go to those third-party sites for free without risk of like getting 50 viruses. It's just not worth the gamble. But I do try to read manga on those third-party pirate sites because luckily those aren't filled with 50 billion viruses, or at least way easier to avoid. So I'd probably put myself as a 5. I'm still got some anime weebness in me, just not as much as I used to. How about you, Cole? I know you're more recent in development, so
yeah,
how's it been going for you?
Recent, and it has been going, definitely been going. I mean, it's more of I finally just decided, fuck it. I mean, after we watched Evangelion together for when they did Far Off Films. I was like, I should probably actually get back in and finish up Cowboy Bebop. So I did that, and some of his. I mean, he gave me a full list of other stuff to recommend. A lot of like, this is what you need to watch, and some of it's just, oh, here's just some fun trash. So I got a good list, but I would definitely say I'm kind of at like an 8.5 right now.
Puh, disgusting.
I would say roughly. I know, I am filthy. I mean, we just got the newest season of 100 Girlfriends Who Really, 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 Really Love You.
You should just read the manga, dude. It's like way farther ahead.
Then it would spoil season 2 right now.
Fuck season 2. You can get an entirety of season 2 now and season 3 if you wanted to. Like, legitimately, some like the best girls are like way more recent, bro. You're totally fucking missing out. I'm telling you.
Maybe.
I can't say who it is. I think my new favorite girl has been in one of the more recent chapters, and I can't say who it is because I don't want to spoil it because you just gotta experience it. But I'm telling you, bro, waiting for the anime, you're just burning yourself. Release those fucking anime chains and just dive straight into the fucking manga, bro.
Okay.
All right, anyway, I guess we'll move on to the next question.
Yeah.
Which is from Mattias, what are some of your go-to sources for movie news? I'm going to be honest, I don't really actually have go-to sources. You guys just talk about movies, and I just see it and I go, okay. And then that's my fill.
Don't. It's just more of just like I see stuff on social media and then I just kind of repost it in the Discord. That's about it.
Yeah, all my movie sources usually just from like the Discord or Film Club Discord. Like,
I should try better and actually like reach out for other, like news sources or.
I'm usually just kind of indifferent. Like if there's a movie I want to watch, I'll probably just go see it. I don't need like news coverage or anything. Like all I need is just saying, "Hey, this is coming out." I'll go, "Oh, that's pretty neat. Maybe I want to go check that out." And then like that's like really it. How about you? Any other news sources? Yeah, this is really not really anything that like I'm like, oh, I need to pay attention to like what's happening. Because movies are like not that big of a deal, I feel like, in like a news sense, unless something like really big happens. But like,
it just depends on the kind of movie usually.
Yeah.
But then there's also ones where I'm just like, I don't want to know too much about it, even if it's just like news about, hey, this is what happened on the set, or this is the kind of raveness it's getting out of Cannes or TIFF or any of these other film festivals. It's like, I just kind of want to go in blind.
I just want to watch the movie.
I want to see the movie in all its glory.
I don't even want to watch the movie. I just want to watch the recap by like a guy in a monotone voice or an AI that goes like, "This movie is one of the scariest things, starring and it's about how aliens will one day take us over if we're not careful, following our main character."
Why do you sound like Ben Shapiro?
No, that's not my Ben Shapiro opinion. It was like Ben Shapiro's a bit more nasally. He's like, okay, so this is what it is. They were like, let's say this.
So let's just say this hypothetically.
No, but that like if you watch some of those movie recap like channels that just pump AI voice to text slop, they just speak with that in like tone and everything. Like add a bit of spice, like at least some of them try to be a bit more clever. Well, they'll have a whole thing that's like, this is how you survive the death game, where they recap the plot and they're like, okay, this is what I would do. You see, I would fucking put my cock into the hole, and then that way they'll be too busy seeing me fuck the hole to actually try to kill me, and that is how I would survive. These players are idiots for not doing that.
These guys are stupid.
Yeah, pretty much. But at least it's kind of silly. Other ones are just like, here's the movie, word verbatim from Wikipedia. Anyway, I'll move on to our final question, which is from Robert, which is, what is your favorite movie or TV show based on a video game? I like the Super Mario movie, both of them. The one from the 80s or 90s with Bob Hoskins.
90s.
Yeah, and also the one that Illumination made. I thought that was pretty good. I liked it.
I would disagree.
Well, of course you disagree. You just hate fun, and you're nitpicking and biased. Also, you shouldn't listen to what the critics say, but also the audience is stupid and doesn't actually understand movies. Let me see, TV show wise, I don't really watch a lot of video game based TV show stuff.
Neither do I.
I guess based off of Wreck-It Ralph was actually a pretty good movie. I like that one. Have not seen the sequel.
Neither
seems
have I.
More like a Nefarious Reels recommendation.
You know, the first Wreck-It Ralph was pretty good. I'm just trying to go through lists of video game movies, see what...
Street Fighter was pretty good when we watched it.
Street Fighter was hilarious.
Probably what inspired the question to begin with, honestly.
The first two Sonics, they're all right.
Nah, well, one wasn't that good. Two was pretty decent. I have not seen three, unfortunately. Never did get around to it.
I have not either.
You know what's a great movie that's based off a video game? E.T. the Extraterrestrial, based off the video game.
Based off the Atari 2600 game.
They took some creative liberties with it, but you know what? I appreciate the vision. It's made by this indie director. I don't think you ever heard of him. He's called Steven Spielberg.
Yeah, he's been working for like decades now, but he's still kind of less.
He's kind of new.
You know?
It's like kind of those things you only kind of unearth if you see it.
You just gotta find him, okay?
Yeah, you know, he's just a kind of a classic. Trying to think other video game stuff. It's hard because I never really gone on my way to like look for like video game movies based off of video game stuff. And I'm sure you and Timmy will try to recommend Pixels for like next film club meeting. So
God. I don't even know if I have the guts to recommend Pixels. I fully despise that movie.
Yeah, I know. Maybe if I whisper in Timmy's ear, he'll do it. Then what will happen?
I don't know.
I don't know. Well, I guess we'll never know. I've never seen the Mortal Kombat movie, any of them, really, so I can't pick that.
The first Mortal Kombat is probably...
Mortal Kombat!
Yeah, the one from the 90s is probably the best. And then the 2021 one is not good, but it's not, like, the worst thing. It's just kind of eh. And then Annihilation is just... it's an abomination. It is as bad as people say it is.
All right. I don't know. That's all I can think of off the top of my head.
Yeah, I was about to say, because the only thing I can think of that's like, you know, a show based off a video game, it's just more somewhat people have recommended me. It's Arcane.
I have not seen Arcane. Yeah, but I mean, people like that, so yeah, I guess maybe they consider that one. But why would we want to watch that? We could watch the Superior show, Knuckles, starring Knuckles the Echidna and Wade.
Yeah. Right, he's not a hedgehog. He's an echidna.
Yeah, get your fucking... We got a fucking fake Sonic fan here. Get him out of here.
I said I keep forgetting. I didn't say, oh shit, he actually is.
Real fans never forget. It's etched in their brain forever. They get it tattooed on their arm. You know, Knuckles is an echidna, not a hedgehog. I don't know. That's kind of it, really.
Yeah, I can't think of much else.
Yeah, I can't think of anything else to say. Well, I guess with that, then it's time for us to move on to recommendations. And since I had the retro pick last time, Cole, it is time for you to do the retro pick.
Yes. So we're not doing a retro pick. We're doing a trilogy.
Oh my God.
The next episode we're gonna do that releases will be after Valentine's Day, but we'll record it like a couple days probably before. So we're doing a romance trilogy again.
Oh, fuck, no.
And trust me, this is actually 3 movies, so...
Okay, you sure?
Yes.
If I look it up and there's actually like 8 films of the franchise that I have to watch.
Nope, my word is good. It is only 3 movies this time, not 5. even though the after movies were fucking amazing in all of their
Amazing.
glory. But yeah, I'll stop beating around the bush. We're doing the 50 Shades of Grey trilogy.
Man. Those are probably like what, like they're like 10 hours long each.
Yes, each. They'll probably feel like 10. Holy. Okay, the last one's like an hour 45, but that's probably with credit. But that's with credit, so that's probably gonna
Why
be like an
couldn't you
hour
recommended
40, hour
50 Shades of
39.
Gay instead?
Oh, too late.
Yeah, oh well. It's just a burden I'm gonna have to live with. So, if you don't want to get spoiled for the 50 Shades of Grey trilogy, how about checking that episode out in advance? Also, remember to ask us questions. Also, like and subscribe. Also, Blue Sky account that we have. Follow that. I might post something there at some point. Who knows?
Maybe.
Maybe. I'll think about it.
It's there, but you know,
Yeah, it's there. You know, if I feel.
I'll post if I feel like it.
I'll post if I feel like posting it, okay?
You got it?
Yeah, you fuck. But you all have a good day and have a happy Morbius.
Happy Morbius. Happy Zyzzyx Road.
Happy Fantasies. Happy John Derek. Happy Bo Derek.
Happy Night Killer.
Happy Goblins, everybody.
Goblin.
Yep. Bye bye.
Happy Ghoulies.
Happy Ghoulies too. Bye bye.
Bye.